All right, guys. Here we are. Season 10, team report cards or team reviews. I can't remember what I call this thing. What is this? This team report cards. It's team report cards this year, so it's just that simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through. We have 20 teams to rate, not rate. 20 teams to assess, grade. If it's report cards, they're graded. Okay, so we're gonna grade 20 teams today, and we're gonna start with Zach. And we're gonna go through, end with Mike. Pretty straightforward stuff. Everything's been combined. We did the 2 draft pools last night, which actually worked out pretty well. But we're just going to go through on draft pool 1. Everyone's been combined. We're good to go. Kat's here. Kat's in the back. She's chilling. And she's going to help with the assessment of these, a couple of the teams. Because her input is very valuable because she's a very knowledgeable Pokemon fan. And it's going to be valuable input. Right, Kat? Yes, very valuable input. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Zach. Actually, before we start with Zach, I have 2 things to say. One, Ian, thank you again. Draft party was fun. It was great. It was awesome, as it always is, so that was cool. That's the first thing. 2, there's 20 teams here, so these reviews are going to be quick. If I spent like even 1 minute on each individual team, that'd be like a 20-minute long video, and I don't have time for that. So it's going to be fast. That being said, Zach, you get a 0. Corey, you also get a 0. SB. Cat. What should SB get?
SB?
Yeah.
100?
0. She said 100 because she plays Fortnite with SB. SB gets a 0 too, so sorry about that. Jay? Which Jay is this? I think this is boy Jay from New York. Jay gets a 0.
I think they call her Sakuna.
Well, yeah, but she is Sakuna on the list. Okay. There's too many Jays. There's a Jalen. There's a Hobart.
Sakuna on that other list.
No, I know. But like I made the other list, fam. I know this. Hobart. What? Hobart gets, this is his first draft with us. Hobart gets a 0 as well. Sorry, Hobart. Better luck next time. Reese. Indeed, female, Hydreigon to start. Very Reese of you. You get a 2. So good job. Ty, 0. Jalen. Jalen vibed out last night, which was cool. Bax, Grim, 0. All right. Ian. Dondozo. How did Dondozo? That's crazy. Wait, where? How'd that happen? Okay. 0. Nice try. Sakuna. Girl J. There we go. Okay, we got it worked out. This is the last round of draft pool 1. So this is the 10th pick. First opportunity for any cohesion. Amoonguss, Primarina. Not bad picks. 0. All right, Brian. This is round 1, pick 1 in draft pool 2. And we let this happen. Brian, you high key get like a... Oh, excuse me. I burped in my throat. That was weird. Cat. Brian got Dondozo Tatsugiri. Hold on, there's more. He got Amoonguss, Satitan, okay? I thought there was more, hold on. And a Alolan Sandslash.
Yeah.
With the very last pick in the draft. What do you think Brian gets?
0.
Brian, you get a 0. All right, Brendan. Indeedee Armarouge. Seen that. Alolan Pincurchin. Alolan Raichu and Pincurchin. Not bad, okay. 0. All right, good job, Brian. Selena. Grimmsnarl is a much better pick than it was last year. First pick than it was last year. Or maybe that was 2 years ago. I can't remember when you got the other Pokemon. That's weird. But Grimmsnarl's not a bad pick. But because you sniped me, because I was thinking about Grimmsnarl, you get a 0. Dan. Volcarona backs. I feel like I'm doing a lot more assessment of these teams than I did. Which isn't much assessment, to be fair, than I did for draft pool 1. So we'll go back to draft pool 1 in just a minute. But Dan, Bax, Clefable. Now I'm looking at Bosch's team. Hold on. I got distracted by Bosch's team because Bosch's team looks unbelievable. Wow. Bosch, I'm actually blown away. Dan, you got a 0. Okay, that's out the way. Bosch, you get a 1. Slightly more impressed. 10. Don't even need to really go into much more detail than that. Phil, Yo, we cooked up, Phil. Phil and I cooked up. So Phil gets a 10. Phil cooked up. All right. So that's pretty cool. Phil gets the perfect score. Great job, Phil. Justin, 0. J Wade, Ninetales. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. You get a 0, but that's good. That's a steal in the 7th round. Mike, T-Tar, Mike, of course. 0. Okay, so everybody got their scores. Now I need you to take your scores, remember those scores, and when you miss playoffs this year, just remember it's because you drafted terribly. So, coming from someone who doesn't typically miss playoffs, but I did last year. We don't want to talk about that. All right, let's just do some quick assessment of this, just overall. Just look at it overall. No, never mind. You guys all got 0s. This is trash.